Yeah, there was one paper in your manila folder, guys, that you leave in there. You don't have to paper clip it to anything, just leave it in there. Okay, so we're going to go over just your 2 questions from homework last night, and then you are going to have a Khan Academy assignment to do, and you have some IXL skills that you're going to have to do so many problems under each skill. Finley, will you pull the door shut, please? Okay, so the first problem you had to do, this is page 122, I believe. This is 122, so I think this is actually the second one, right, that you had to do? Page 122, number 12. Mr. Collins is buying 5 train tickets for $36 each. What is the total cost of the tickets? You do not have to use the distributive property to solve. So, what is our number sentence, Finley?
36 times 5.
36 times 5. What were some key words that helped us know that, Sadie?
Each.
Okay, it did say the word each. We got to be careful with the word each. Sophie?
The 5 is supposed to be a 6.
Nope, I think it is is your guys' a 6?
No, the other 5 is 6.
Oh, this is a 36, sorry. 36 times 5, okay. What else, Lori?
It's like it gives one, asks for multiple.
Okay, it's a gives one, ask for multiple. Because it gives the price for 1 ticket and it asks for multiple tickets. It asks for 5 tickets. So it's a gives one, asks for multiple. 36 times 5 is what, Reese? What'd you get?
180.
180, do you guys agree?
Yes.
180. So if we do the math, we should get 180. Who can give me a good answer sentence? Harper.
The total cost was $180.
The total cost is or was $180. We could add 4 or 5 train tickets. Yes? Okay, but is it pretty much the same? Okay, as long as you have 180 in a sentence, you're good. Okay, the other one was on page what, 142?
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second to get there. Oh, come on. What number was it? 5, and this one was tricky. Why?
Because it had multiple steps.
It had multiple steps. Come on. Number 5. And there's different ways you could have gotten to the same answer, okay? Oh, my board loves me. First, I'm going to turn on the answers just to see. Final answer is 672. So if you got 672, you did it correctly, okay? Dane, what was your number sentence?
14 times 12 and 15 times 4.
Okay, 14 times 12 times 4. And he said in parentheses. If you had parentheses, it's fine. If you don't, it's also fine. Because multiplication, the order doesn't matter, and we go from left to right. Now let's talk about the key words. This one's a little bit trickier because there's 2 of them. But what situation, Parker, what are you doing on your Chromebook? What?
Just changing my background.
Okay, bring me your punch card and put it on the ground, because that's absolutely not what you're supposed to be doing. Someone tell me, what kind of situation are both of these, Brant? I'll bring it back in a second. So it says Leon earns $14 an hour. What does that mean, Brant?
Like $14 every hour.
In 1 hour, he makes $14. How many hours a week does he work? Brant? 12. So it gives 1 hour, and we have to figure out multiple hours. Parker, put it on the ground so you're not tempted to touch it. Okay? So it's a gives one, multiple. Okay, and the first thing we would have to do is take 14 times 12. I'm going to go ahead and do that math real quick. 168. What does that number tell me? If that's, he earns $14 an hour, 12 hours a week. Lori, what does that tell me?
How much money he earned for working 12 hours a week.
You're not wrong. You're just making it more confusing. Harper?
That's how much he earns each week.
That's how much he earns each week. And she's like, for working 12 hours, so she is correct. So this is the money each week. So how much money he makes in 1 week, but it wants multiple weeks. So we have to multiply the 168 times 4 because there were 4 weeks. If we do that correctly, we should get 672. And our answer sentence could just be, Leon earns $672 in 4 weeks. Okay? Okay, you're going to spend the rest of the time, you have an assignment. I'm going to pass out a piece of paper, and it says, estimate multiplication and multiplication word problems work page. Okay, if you look at it, it tells you step by step where to go and what to do. Okay, the first thing says go to Khan Academy and complete the assignment titled Estimate Multi-Digit Problems. And there are 4 boxes, so you will have 4 problems to do. Then it says go to IXL, log in, click Learning, Math, make sure you're on 5th grade, and find the skill C.9, estimate products, and complete 6 of them. If you get it wrong, put a star next to your work. Okay, because in IXL it tells you if you get it wrong. So you're doing 6 of one skill, then it says more on back. And again, those are estimating problems. How long do estimating problems take? Not too long. It'll probably take you longer to go from Khan Academy to IXL and find the skill than it does to actually complete that one. Okay? Then when you flip it over, it tells you to work on skill 10 and complete 4 of them. And then it says go to skill C17 and complete 4 of them. Okay, so read the directions above each table and it tells you exactly what to do. So you have the rest of the class period to work on this. If you don't finish, this is your homework. Okay?